Good afternoon, millennials.
Oh my God, it's the morning because I woke up in the past 2-3 hours, therefore it is still the morning. Did you bring your Pedialyte with you?
I brought my Pedialyte with me because I do need to finish it.
Can I have a sip?
I can't reach, so I don't know why it's even here. I can't reach, for sure.
For sure.
Confirmed I can't reach.
Okay, well.
Nor do I want to try. You guys.
Welcome to the special edition morning toast.
After the afternoon toast.
Sorry, the late
morning toast.
The late morning toast. We are dead. We had my birthday party last night, and it was wonderful, but we made the very responsible decision to push the toast back a couple hours so that just in case we weren't feeling great, we were still able to do the show because we're 4 for 4 this week, and we're about to make it a home run, a grand slam.
And not only is it a full 5-day week with the two of us, it's been premium episodes. Like, I can't even decide which has been the best episode of the week. Like,
I want to say Monday.
I want to say Wednesday with Raven because, like, I was telling my friends last night because obviously they didn't watch the toast. So rude.
You need
but
your
I was
friends.
telling them what Raven told us, that her and Nick never consummated the relationship, and they were so shook. They were like, ABC went to all of those lengths to show that, like, Nick gave her her first orgasm, and it's all the lies. And
Totally.
Why is no one talking about the lies?
Well, Live in Style picked it up, as did Inquisitor. So we're in the news.
We are.
We're making news. Pound it. Also, I have to tell you guys about something that just happened to me, which was essentially, I just saw a Oscar-nominated film. Why are you laughing?
Because it's true.
It's
funny because it's true.
I just saw the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
What's it called?
An original film by Jackie O.
Well, you know what? So now I'm really taking this director of Patreon very seriously, this role. And we've started doing these videos that are behind the scenes. We did the behind the scenes of the toast that people really liked. And I feel like it's a whole feature.
It's so much more elevated than a podcast.
Right. It's so much more elevated podcast, but this is like a mini series that we're working with. And I've come up with a name for it.
Tell me.
Behind the Scenes.
That's so good.
Behind the Scenes. We filmed an episode last night at Claudia's birthday party.
And I just saw it. Jackie, like, literally I had nothing to do with it. Jackie did the whole thing.
All night at her party, I was bothering everyone, filming them, like, little vignettes. It felt like I was doing a bar mitzvah video, like, asking everyone to, like, talk about Claudia.
But the thing is, why it's so epic is because, like, when you drink and, like, you have a night out, you don't really remember, like, little things. And then, like, you always say, like, I wish we filmed the night and we could have seen everything. And, like, that's literally what we did.
Right. That's, like, the best part of having a reality show, I would think, is, like, you have all these memories, like home movies.
Yep.
So now we're making our own grassroots reality show on Patreon, and you should totally be a part of it. The video will be up later today. It is premium as hell.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
I just couldn't stop laughing. It's cringy. It's funny. It's heartwarming. It's just so good.
And it's raw because we don't have
the skills,
the editing skills to make it smooth.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. That'll be coming out this afternoon for your weekend viewing pleasure. Watch it on the big screen. Patreon.com/themorningtoast.
Some other housekeeping announcements. My Boston show sold out, which, like, I'm dead because I had the biggest pit about it.
Oh my God.
I know. And, like, it literally sold out before it even went on sale. Because the Patreon pre-salers, like, definitely sent the link to, like, their friends, and the link got out. Like, I wasn't gonna stop it.
Right.
So
no, don't buy tickets to my show.
Yeah. I'm being really pressured to do a second show, but, like, I kind of just want to take this as a huge win and bounce. But I don't know. I'm thinking about a second show. I'm thinking about it.
I feel like
this is my debacle always.
are a lot of people being, like, at a show?
So I'm just looking at the comments right now, and people are like, I'm devastated. But, like, I don't know. This happens to me all the time. Like, why can't I just take the success and just...
I think that you should, like, be done with the pits, be done with the anxiety. You're a sold-out comic, and just...
At, like, an actual reputable theater. I'm on a billboard.
Right, and you gotta leave them wanting more.
I kind of agree.
I can't believe you're on a billboard. That's the most impressive
And it's not
thing.
in Ebbing, Missouri.
I think that's, like, even if it was in Ebbing, Missouri, which it isn't, it's on the highway, and it's legit as hell, I think that's, like, the biggest deal.
Ever.
I didn't know that was like a benchmark until I saw it.
Me neither, and nobody told me about it. That's what's so crazy. This is the second time. I was also one in Chicago, but it was like a little one. This is like on a highway, like legit, but no one tells you about it. Like, I guess when you, like, do these deals, I don't even know, because I don't book the shows, like, there's like a whole thing where it's like they have to allot, like, X amount of money to promote the show, and I guess a billboard is a way to do that.
It is.
Isn't that crazy?
You are Billboard Dad.
What's that?
Mary-Kate and Ashley?
Billboard
Dad?
I don't remember that one.
They put an ad on a billboard for their dad to get a date. You don't remember them painting the billboard?
That sounds familiar.
It's very unsafe.
But I do have dementia, so.
Right, and you did say the thing about the airplane in that
Oh my God,
show.
you're so annoying.
Anytime you talk about your memory loss, I just need the justification. Like, I know that I said
Never said it.
That you said
but see,
it.
I can admit, like last night you told me a story and you were like, you haven't heard the story, and then you told me, and I'm like, it sounds familiar. Like,
No, it's not that you would admit it if you remembered it, but it's like you're ashamed for some reason
oh my
to have
God,
said that.
I didn't say it.
But there's nothing
By the way,
shameful about it.
I was just gonna say, it's a very shameful thing to say.
No, it's not. It is cool. You walk onto a plane in cold New York. You step off in Honky Tonk Central. That's cool.
Yeah, Honky Tonk Central. By the way, my shirt is Kanye. How cool am I?
You're so cool. That's a really cool shirt.
No, I couldn't believe that like I did something cool. Do you know what I mean? Like I just happened to be on Twitter the moment he released the merch, and I'm like, sure. People are gonna want it, so like I'll get
Maybe
it.
you'll get it and sell it.
No, I'm loving it.
No, but if you didn't love it, you could sell it
Totally.
and really
turn a profit.
pretty penny.
Do we have well-rounded stories today, or back to our
Well-rounded.
usual?
No, I can't go back to the usual.
Me neither.
And so many people, we've gotten such positive feedback on the caliber of stories that we're reporting on, and like people are so happy we're not talking about Meghan Markle every day. It's
No, but
just,
not only that. It's like I feel like we're really making an impact in the lives of young millennials.
And I have information for you guys that's gonna like impact how
Your
you live your
days.
life.
Now I can't think about straws like without a pit.
Oh my God, I took a picture with a straw last night and I was like, am I being controversial?
No, it's like oh my God, I was just gonna say something so controversial I won't say it, but like drinking with a straw is like the new, like what's a terrible thing people do?
I mean, there are a lot of bad
I know,
things.
and like I just can't say.
No, you can't.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
'Cause it's
Oh, no,
that-
I got it because I
'cause
can
it's
say
that
this one.
bad.
I can say this one. Like taking a picture with a straw or like having a straw in your drink is the new like dressing up as a Nazi for Halloween. Harry Hamlin, Prince Harry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Harry Hamlin.
No, I think I got the photo in like right before it's really about to explode, but I felt weird. And I was like, do I draw attention to the straw in the caption?
Or okay, ready? Taking a picture with a straw in your drink is like wearing real fur.
Yes.
Or
But in a photo, you can lie and say your fur is fake.
right. Taking a picture with a straw is like having a dog from a puppy store. It's like really frowned upon. It's not illegal. It's just like
From a puppy mill?
puppy store.
Oh.
Like you're not supposed to get a dog from.
Well, you're only supposed to like rescue dogs.
No. Here's what it is. You're a great person if you rescue a dog, and like everyone should. You're like a bad person who doesn't care about animals if you get it from a pet store, and you're just right in the middle if you get it from a breeder. There's nothing unethical about a breeder. It's just like you're taking a dog into your home. You should take one who needs a home.
Right. But like the dogs in the store, I understand what you're saying because it creates this cycle.
Demand.
Like if no one bought store-bought dogs anymore, they would stop like breeding them in cages.
Yep.
But like you see a puppy in the window.
Right, you're technically rescuing
How much
it.
is that doggy in the window?
That's true too, actually. That's a great point.
So it's a real Sophie's choice.
Dogs are like overbred, right?
I don't know. I don't know a lot about breeding. I'm gonna be honest.
That shocks me that you don't know.
Okay. Are you ready for the Fast Five stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast? I hope by now that you've eaten something because it is late, but not too much because it's only 12:30.
Wait, I got sent KKW Fragrance yesterday.
I saw. How did it smell?
The packaging,
Be honest.
okay, the packaging was amazing. It's a peach fragrance. So she put it, the bottle itself is like the big peach emoji with like frosting coming down. And she put it in a box filled with peach gummies that Ben is obsessed with. Like he ate literally all of them. And let me tell you, the bottle is so cute. And I gave her spritz. And when it first smelled, it smelled like duty. And no, like actual duty. But it was the first spritz of the first bottle. I'm like, but then as it settled, it smells amazing. It smells like pink sugar, like the fragrance we used to wear growing up, but like peach flavored. It smells like heaven. Like I actually could see Kim smelling like that.
Okay.
But for some reason, when I first did it, like maybe it was something in my nose, but I smelled
Maybe
duty.
Theo farted.
I don't know. Actually, Theo was right below me. I never heard you laugh like that.
It's so crazy.
Jackie, it was the craziest thing ever. You ever just like smell duty? Like when we went to Chipotle and we smelled duty. We tasted duty.
We did.
You ever taste duty at Chipotle? We went once to Chipotle and we tasted duty and we've never been back.
So imagine those people who are like, Chipotle's life.
Yeah,
They're
they eat
eating
duty.
every day.
They have E. coli.
They're grabbing a spoon.
Yeah, I don't know if it was something in my nose or like something in the atmosphere, but it smelled so bad. And I was like, no, I must have gotten the wrong bottle. And then as it settled,
It's a prank.
it smelled so good.
Okay.
Like really good.
Okay. And what about the cherry one? That was the one that looked most interesting to me.
I know, I was like wondering why I got the peach. Remember how she sent out everyone different colored boxes?
Oh, I thought it was like a trio.
No, so now I wonder like what the peach means.
Right. Maybe now she wants you to buy it because like she's enticing,
Yeah.
she's enticing you. Okay. Ready for your first story?
Wait, here are the Fast Five stories that you need to know before you
Before you head to lunch with Sally and eat some afternoon toast.
Yeah, perfect.
Sure. 2018 Emmy nominations, this year's biggest snubs and surprises. Lots of The Handmaid's Tale and Saturday Night Live, and a surprising lack of Will and Grace. That's not surprising.
Not surprising at all.
Vanity Fair. The Television Academy is still a mostly predictable beast, but as ever, the nominations for the 70th Emmy Awards still managed to surprise us. The biggest shock is that an HBO film performance tailor-made to appeal to awards voters somehow ended up being overlooked. Al Pacino's starring role in Paterno. The industry has a noted weakness for star power, and Pacino in particular so rarely does projects for the small screen that his lead role as the disgraced football coach Joe Paterno was thought to be a shoo-in. For sure, that sounds really good.
Yeah,
never heard
I never heard
though.
of it.
But voters apparently were not impressed. The movie was, at least, nominated for Outstanding TV Movie, which is more than we can say for the other big snub in the hybrid limited series movie and special categories, David Lynch's 18-part Twin Peaks: The Return.
Oh, I did hear that was good.
Though nominated for 9 awards, including writing and directing for Lynch himself, star Kyle MacLachlan, a.k.a. Trey, was
A.k.a.
passed
Orson.
over. Orson.
He's had such a long career.
He has, and he's an amazing actor.
I couldn't agree more. And he's the nicest guy.
You know him?
I met him once, like when I was interning somewhere, and he was a gem. And I was running the social media, and like he was tweeting at me, and we were like tweeting each other back.
Where was this?
At my old job.
Oh, cool.
The company that shall not be named.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Instead, for that category, the Academy honored pop legend John Legend for his lead role in NBC's fantastic production of Jesus Christ Superstar
He
live
could
in
be an
concert.
EGOT.
If he wins this, he's an EGOT.
He has the GOT, he just needs the E.
And that's crazy, and I'm no fan of John Legend, but
Why?
I just don't like him.
What?
I just don't like him.
Why?
He just doesn't do it for me.
Oh my God. First of all, he puts up with Chrissy Teigen, so he deserves the Emmy just for that.
But he put Chrissy Teigen, like, in our lives.
No, I love John Legend. First of all, he's hot.
Sure.
He has an amazing voice.
Sure.
And his music's so good.
His music is really good. I just don't, care for him.
Why?
I don't know. I just he's being sunken by the Chrissy Teigen ship.
No, I agree with that, but taking the Chrissy Teigen equation out of it.
He's a very talented man, and I really hope that he wins this one. I love the idea of EGOT and the fact that nobody's able to achieve it. And a contemporary EGOT, I feel like this would be the first person that
we have heard of.
Know, and that's our
Famous
celebrity. So I'm really excited about it, and that if he gets an EGOT, I will like him.
Okay. Wow, you have a high bar. You only like people with EGOTs.
Totally. Who else is an EGOT?
I believe Whoopi Goldberg is an EGOT.
Elton John is an EGOT.
Is he? Lady Gaga's on her way.
Lady Gaga's on her way, but she could have been an EGOT last year for American Horror Story, and she didn't win the Oscar. Oh, and also she was nominated for an Oscar for the song.
And she got snubbed, and they gave it to Sam Smith for that terrible song.
It should have been her.
And she wrote it with Diane Warren, who has a weird storyline, and Kimmy Schmidt. And speaking of Kimmy Schmidt, Titus Burgess was nominated. He gets nominated every year and always loses. And by the way, it's the most deserved nomination. That show is a sinking ship, and the only thing keeping it alive is Titus Andromedon. And the way he goes into character is fucking incredible. And he put the funniest video on his Instagram because he gets nominated every year and has never won. And he's like, it's not about the win. It's just about the nomination year after year after year. It's so funny. His Instagram is so bad, literally the opposite of premium content, but he put up a good video.
That's hilarious. I love him, and the Emmys don't do it for me either, not surprisingly enough.
And
but everyone's really jazzed about them. The Queer Eye guys got nominated, and they're shook to the core. Which if we got nominated, I would die.
Totally. But what's so crazy? And by the way, I didn't realize Jonathan Van Ness, JVN, was nominated for Queer Eye, but he also got nominated for Game of Thrones, which is a web series I saw a couple years ago and thought was so funny. And I always knew Jonathan Van Ness looked familiar, and he's the guy from Game of Thrones.
And he's nominated for his
Game of Thrones,
role, which is very exciting.
What is it? Is it Comedy Central?
Funny or Die.
Funny or Die, same thing.
That's amazing. That is Emmys being in tune with what's necessary.
Totally. I didn't even know you could get even Queer Eye. I didn't know you get nominated for a reality show.
Or a web show. So technically, could this be nominated for an Emmy?
No, but we could be nominated for a Streamy. And I got an email from the people at Streamies to nominate ourselves. And I fell into that trap once.
And don't you have to pay to nominate yourself?
You have to pay to nominate yourself, ready? And you do it per category. So they said, I was so honored when I got the email. I didn't realize everyone and their mothers get the email so they can make money. And I was just an asshole who fell in the trap. And they're like, we suggest you be in humor. And then I saw a bunch of categories that I fit into, and you could check more than one. So I checked all the categories and checked out. And I didn't realize that you have to pay for every category. I accidentally charged $2,000. I was on the phone with the bank. I was so pissed. It's a Ponzi scheme. The Streamies.
Oh my
God. It's a Ponzi scheme. So I got the same
crazy.
email this year, did not answer.
That's crazy.
But we should win a streaming.
We should win a streaming, and also, what are the
We
other?
stream.
What are the other digital
Webbies.
ones?
Shorties.
Shorties.
I have a shorty.
And we're so short. Like we're
so
perfect
short.
for it.
Yeah, I have a shorty.
That's goals.
Shorties, like a melody.
There should be like an EGOT, but like for like shorties, streamies,
Oh God.
webbies.
Yeah, it's called sadness. It's called get a real job.
Okay, the whole article is really long. Congrats to the women of Saturday Night Live, a fan favorite. Congrats to Handmaid's Tale. Congrats to Game of Thrones, which is the #1 nominated.
Of course,
and
it
deservedly
deserves it.
so.
But they get it in like the real talented like categories, like set design, costume design, scripture. You know,
Yeah.
they get like the real awards, not like supporting actress.
No,
But they get
no,
that
they
too.
actually do have supporting actress Lena Headey. Cersei.
She's good, yeah.
She's great.
Because like I really fucking hate her, and that means she's doing a good job.
No, I know. Wow, I'm so excited for Game of Thrones to come back.
I know. Is it ever coming
Because
back?
then we'll talk about Game of Thrones on the show, and like that's always premium as hell.
No, totally. And honestly, our Game of Thrones recaps are like some of the best. I don't say that about everything we do. Like sometimes our Beverly Hills and Real Housewives recaps are very basic.
Yeah.
But our Game of Thrones recaps are so epic. Like it's fucking, because there's so much like funny shit that goes on. It's just great. We were meant to live in that era.
Oh my God, I would be a queen.
Speaking of era, we think E! News has heard our cries.
Oh my God, you guys, did you see what they posted this morning? A picture of Taylor Swift, Gigi Hadid. The caption said, "A toast to my real friends. They don't care about the he said, she said,"
Which is a Taylor Swift lyric.
So it said a toast. And before, the beginning of the caption was the toast emojis, the clinking glasses, which is our emoji.
Yeah.
And they never put emojis in their captions, let alone at the beginning. So I think it was like someone there saying, we see you seeing us see you.
No, they're talking to us in Morse code, like this. Morse code. And we, E! News, we hear it, we see it, we appreciate it. Keep sending us messages though, because we'll be over the fact that you're stealing all of our content. Like if you keep like indulging us.
And if you keep giving us small messages that like we're not crazy and
Yeah,
that like
exactly.
you do watch the toast, and that's fine. Like,
Right.
we are here for you to feed off
I
of.
can't tell if I'm being like self-centered and dramatic, thinking that I make everything up, or if E! News is like hardcore stealing. So them validating my feelings with this emoji is really nice.
No, and it's not just an emoji. Like it's confirmation.
I left a comment on that post with the toast emojis, bread, and glasses from the Morning Toast Instagram. Feel free to go like it, and maybe they'll respond to us.
Perhaps. Anyways, we see you. Thank you. And sometimes we are paranoid about people stealing from us, but I think we keep ourselves in check.
Yeah, we try to. Like
Yeah.
we know we didn't invent everything, but we
No.
invented a lot.
We know the things that we did invent. So
Can't enchant.
went. Okay, next up, your favorite girl. The wife of Miranda Lambert's married boyfriend says he ghosted me.
I can't even with Miranda Lambert. She is so trashy.
She's with a married man who just like ghosted his wife.
And like, I don't know, I have such a problem with Miranda Lambert, and I can't go into it because for some reason she's like a trigger for people. Whenever I talk badly about
know.
her, I get so much shit.
Because-
It's like you'd think she was like Barack Obama.
Right, but it's because you didn't grow up like on a dirt road in
Right, that's what
Oklahoma.
a girl said to me. She was like, "You don't know what it's like to live on a dirt road." I'm like, "I went to camp, okay?"
Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna read the story because like I'm already bored by it, and I saw a better link on page 6. So
Wait, Miranda Lambert like cannot get good press if she tried.
No, I
Who is
know.
her publicist? She must be fired.
No, but I just feel like she's just always stepping in it,
shit,
and like
yeah.
not in a good way. And her publicist like can't do anything. All she can do is like put out good music, win every single award, and go home and count her
cash
money.
those checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, all we ever hear about is that like she's obsessed with Blake, their tumultuous relationship, her cheating on him, her breaking up a marriage, her having a 25-year-old boyfriend, and then her speaking ill of Garth Brooks lip singing at the CMA Awards last year.
Right. Like, she needs some good news for herself. Does she have an Instagram?
I
Like,
don't
she
know
needs to be
anything
out there
about
like
her.
thirsting, you know, like
Changing the narrative.
yeah, getting on comments by celebs.
Totally.
That's how you can really change things for yourself. Okay, this next story that I'm putting in place of Miranda Lambert is TomTom is finally happening. Did you see on Instagram?
Yep.
The latest Vanderpump Rules creation is finally coming to life. TomTom restaurant is almost open for business after almost 2 years after Lisa Vanderpump approached Tom Schwartz and Sandoval with the business venture at Schwartz's August 2016 wedding to Katie
Oh my
Maloney.
God, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah, it
Wow.
was in August.
But I guess we watched it in 2017.
Yeah. Sandoval and Schwartz later invested $50,000 each for a 5% stake in the restaurant, captured during a season 6 episode of
Terrible
Vanderpump
deal.
Rules.
Terrible deal.
The restaurant had its soft opening on Wednesday night, an insider told Page Six on Thursday. The official opening is in about 3 weeks. Also, what was weird, I saw on Instagram, and maybe it was fake news, but that they did their soft opening like on Jax's birthday.
Okay,
like,
so their soft opening was July 11th. It was the Daily Mail TV party that they have every year. That was the storyline of Erica's panties. And we were invited, but we couldn't go because it was in LA.
And they had it at TomTom? Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
No, I knew it was going to be at TomTom like a couple months ago. Did I not tell you that?
You know, you didn't tell me it was at TomTom.
Yeah. The opening was the Daily Mail TV party, which is so smart of them. It's a great...
Fusion.
Yes. But was it Jax's birthday?
That's what someone on Instagram said. When's Jax's birthday, you guys? July 11th? Question mark?
I don't know. That seems too close to my birthday.
But wouldn't that be like rude? Like, because he's like not included.
But because by the way, them like not including him in the bar is like so fucked up. And you know it was intentional, like on Lisa's part. She hates Jaxs.
To squeeze him out.
Yeah.
And he's like just such a bigger person to just like move on.
Yeah. But like if she wanted to come up with a name with TomTom Jaxs, like she could have done it. Like, you know what I mean?
Totally. Do you think it's gonna be a success?
I think all of her restaurants are successes just because of the show and the people, but that cup runneth over, and I think at some point it's not going to be like as big of a hit. That's why you could see they're getting desperate with like all these nights, like see you next Tuesday, slumber party, girls' night in. Like they used to just get people to come to the restaurant because in the hopes of like seeing someone waitress, but now all of them like spend literally 5 minutes a week at the restaurants, and people are like, they don't go anymore because they know they're not going to see them. But now they know if they go on Tuesday night for girls' night in that all the girls are going to be there. And so I think they're getting a little desperate. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like this season of Vanderpump Rules
Brunch with Billy, like they have a million things.
Right, will be very telling. Like, are they evolving or are they not? Because last season just hinged on Jax and Brittany and him cheating on her, and like that does not a show make for me.
No, not at all.
You know?
But like it's just the type of show where like even when it's bad, I still enjoy it. Same with New York. Like even when Real Housewives of New York is bad, I still really enjoy it because I just like the ladies. But like when Beverly Hills is bad, I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
It's like so boring. But
when OC is bad,
it's bad. I think it's gonna be really good.
It has to be, or else they're gonna get canned.
Yeah. They know. They work overtime. Tamara is not letting that show go down.
No.
Tamara's entire life is predicated on the success of that show. She counts on those paychecks.
Yeah, she really does.
Cut Fitness is not cutting it.
No, but she does well, like on Instagram.
Because of the show.
Right, totally. Okay, next up, Justin Bieber's jeweler reveals how his beautiful engagement ring for Hailey Baldwin came to be. The story's like a little weird. Before it was time for Justin Bieber to pop the question to Hailey Baldwin, he needed a diamond to put on her finger. His manager, Scooter Braun, knew just who to call. Braun suggested Jack Solo of Solo & Co. Inc. Diamond Jewelers, and Bieber's journey to an engagement ring for his future bride began. Having personally met and spent time with the pop star years ago, Solo was ready to deliver a diamond perfectly fit for his famous new client. Quote, I was very genuinely excited for him, and I heard that he was with somebody very, very special, and that they had bonded over personal things, and I was just very, very happy, like I would be for any young man who's on that next stop of his life. But for Justin, of course, it's that much more special and that much more visible for everybody, Solo explained to E! News exclusively. Ooh. As Solo recalled for E! News, the star had some ideas for how he wanted the ring to look. Justin had a big hand in it. He had certain design elements that he wanted, and he had certain expectations, and I think we delivered. Mm-hmm. For example, he wanted the focus to be on the diamond. It was all about the diamond. I think he knew very well what Hailey wanted in a ring, but he wanted to be very much about a very special diamond. He left it in my hands and to select the most beautiful diamond for someone like Hailey.
That's cool.
I guess at one point he told him to like look into, there was one moment when he looked into the diamond and I said, what do you see in the diamond? He goes,
Hailey's face.
I think I see Hailey's face. So that was kind of cute.
That's one of the lamest things of all time, and I'm starting to hate them.
No, totally.
It's like, wow, E! News, how'd you land an exclusive interview with a random jeweler in New York who like probably doesn't even have an office?
The ring really is so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Though.
It's beautiful. I just like, I'm over them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not over Pete and Ariana. Did you see that video of Ariana Grande, Elle Magazine, being so in tune with What's Necessary, playing Song Association with her?
No.
They did like a bunch of rounds and they threw a word at her and she had 10 seconds to come up with a song that has the word in it. And like sometimes it was like they gave her Dangerous, which was like obviously her song, but like so funny. They did Heart, and she was like, this is so random, but she's saying, pop goes my heart, pop goes my... Do you know that song?
Yeah.
Okay, is that funny? But she was singing like real singing. She sounded amazing and she looked so pretty. And I just feel like you never get to A, like just look at her face like for a long period of time, and two, like really hear her voice. Like she was singing amazing.
That's amazing. I'll have to check it out.
And then I was just thinking like Vogue could never do this.
No.
Like they're so unoriginal. Like whoever's idea it was at Elle to do that video is like really creative and really smart and really good at their job.
Congratulations.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Anyways, yeah, tabling Justin and Hailey for the time being until they do something interesting or get a divorce.
Or break up, yeah. Did you see the thread in the Morning Toasters private Facebook group? By the way, the meme he posted on our Instagram yesterday about private Facebook groups is so funny and so true, and I just like couldn't stop laughing. But there's a thread. Apparently, NT, our boyfriend, did an interview. He like does very random interviews, not with like big publications, but like this one random radio station and the Toast. And he basically said that Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin are together because she fulfills like a certain fetish of his.
Which is?
He didn't say, he just said it starts with a P and ends with a G. And then obviously the Toasters figured it out, and it's called pegging.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stop there.
Isn't that a storyline from Real Housewives? One of them, like, there was a pegging party.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'll have to rewatch the episode. Maybe Justin Bieber was there.
No, and then NT went on to say that Rihanna has had sex with Justin Bieber because they both like that thing, pegging.
Okay, I guess I'll have to go to Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I actually was like embarrassed to go to Urban Dictionary because I didn't want it in my search history, but thank God one of the girls put a screenshot in and I didn't have to do it.
Always the Toasters coming to the rescue. That's hilarious. Okay, next up, CNN Money. Prices are rising faster than they have in 6 years. If you feel like stuff has been getting more expensive lately, you're right. Honestly, I do. The Consumer Price Index, which tracks most items on the average city-dwelling American shopping list, rose 2.9% last month, its fastest pace since 2012. When prices speed up, paychecks don't go as far. Average hourly earnings only increased 2.7% over the year in June, which means that most workers' paychecks actually aren't going any further at all. That sucks ass. Like, things are getting more expensive, but we don't have more money.
Right. Like, everything has always been expensive to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like there was a
They
time...
don't feel particularly expensive now.
There was a time where a piece of pizza was a nickel.
Okay, well, you're talking about like the 1800s. Like,
They had pizza in the 1800s.
no, but no, I know what you're saying, but like
you could get a pop and a pizza and a night at the movies for 25 cents.
a pop. What are you? No, totally. And I hear you. I hear you.
And now a pop and a pizza and a night at the movies costs you $20.
Oh my God, way more.
Okay.
A movie ticket is $15, like with tax and stuff.
But you can get a dollar slice in the city.
But where's the pop from? Is it from the movie theater? Because then you're out like $30.
Right. No, so isn't that so crazy?
No, what's so crazy is like there's a 99-cent pizza place like around where we live, and it's amazing.
It's amazing.
And it's just as good as like a $5 slice.
I know, except one time.
Always.
It's
99 cents. What do you expect?
I went in there at night, like,
And it smelled like duty.
and it smelled like throw up.
Yeah, some girl probably had thrown up.
Right, and now I associate it with throw up, and you know what? I've never looked better.
By the way, Theo is here today. He has his own cam.
Of course.
And he's chewing on something, and I know it's something he shouldn't be chewing on, but like he's finally quiet.
And he's a happy boy.
And I'm just gonna let him die on whatever he's gonna choke on eventually.
But at least it will be live, and maybe we'll get good numbers.
Do you have Movie Pass?
No, but why is it always in the news? I'm always getting Apple News notifications about Movie Pass.
So it's a really good idea, but I have one problem with it, which is why I have not done it. You pay like, I don't know, X amount per month, and then, actually, I'm sorry, I have no idea what the structure is.
I love the movies.
$10 a month for how many tickets? Unlimited. Oh.
Oh.
$10 a month for unlimited tickets. But my problem with it is like you can only use it on yourself. So who the fuck goes to the movies by themselves?
You
Except
know,
pedophiles.
Going to the movies by yourself is underrated. I did it once in my life, and I should do it more. You know, like, if I want to see a movie, I'm just going to take my ass to go see it.
When I was in high school,
But
I saw that Reese Witherspoon movie called like You and Me or whatever.
Wait, you again?
Reese
I saw that
Witherspoon.
alone.
Me
Reese
too.
Witherspoon was in it. It was like Betty White. She was in it for 2 seconds.
No, I saw a Reese Witherspoon movie and I went by myself.
No, it was Kristen Bell.
Actually, yeah.
I
Whatever.
saw it by
Well, I'm
myself too.
looking- No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear I did.
I got in so much trouble. Mom was like, "Are you nuts?" I was like a kid who like went like literally a 15-year-old going to the movies by herself. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Wait, that's
I got
so
in
weird
so much trouble.
that
Did you get in trouble?
No, because I was a freshman in college, I remember. I came home, you guys were on a trip, and you were coming home a few hours after me, so I had a few hours by myself in the big city. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go see a movie. And I did.
That's one of the weirdest things ever. Now I really want to see a movie like today.
We should go.
Yeah.
But does Movie Pass include iPick? Because the game has changed.
Let's go to iPick tonight.
I'm leaving. I'm going DTS.
By the way,
down the shore.
are any toasters going to be in Atlantic City this weekend? Because I have an opportunity to go tomorrow, and like I really want to go. But like, is it lit? It's turning around. The economy's been boosted.
Even though prices are rising.
CNN. Hurricane Sandy took Atlantic City down, and like for the year following Atlantic City, it was like every hotel closed, and the Trump Hotel was the one with like the huge pier and like the carnival. And once that went out, like the whole place was.
For me, once Revel went out, we stopped going because we did a July 4th at Revel the day before it closed, and it was lit as hell because it was the only place with an outdoor pool.
Outdoor pool, right? Because it's like never hot in New Jersey. So then, like, it was literally a ghost town where the only standing hotel was Borgata. I don't know how they stayed in business, but like we went a couple times. It's like super sad, but if you never leave the hotel, there's literally a McDonald's in the hotel. There's the casino. There's a club. You don't need to leave the hotel. But now that sports gambling is legal in Atlantic City, the economy is like crazy. And Revel opened back up. It's called Oceans. There's a Hard Rock now. There's a million hotels opening. Like, I'm so happy we're getting Atlantic City back.
We need to support the economy. You need to go to Atlantic City. I'll be down the shore, 20 minutes away. I'm gonna meet you. It's gonna be lit as hell.
Is it only 20 minutes away?
Yeah.
Remember
that time?
Make that up?
Oh no, you weren't there. No, one time when we went to Atlantic City, Rebecca was at her house at the shore, which is where I'm going, and she came and met us, and like she was 5 minutes away.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
So
It's
what do you
literally
guys
right
have
there.
planned? Like just going to the beach?
Yeah, we were just gonna go to beach.
Are you gonna go to
bars.
Karma?
Oh my God, I don't know if
Go to
we're
Jaxs.
not going to Seaside.
Go to Jaxs.
I'm not going to Seaside. I'm like going like closer to
me.
to Philly.
Oh yeah, I'm afraid she's from Philly.
Right.
Okay.
But it's not Philly. I don't know. Anyways, when the last time I drove down to her house, we passed Atlantic City along the way, and that's when I knew I was close.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm really considering going this weekend. It's just like a last minute thing that like this is my last weekend home till September, which is so annoying. But I'm grateful for the work. I have to say that. And every time I complain about like work, I think of like the time where I had no work, and I'm like, wow, I'm so grateful to be so tired. You know what I
Right.
mean? You really have to think that way.
No, totally.
But so I'm thinking about it. I just want to go if it's going to be like toasty as hell.
It will be because all my friends will be there. All the Steens who are in America, snitches
I'm
ain't.
so done. I'm honestly fucking done with her.
What she did yesterday?
Out of control.
So we announced on the show yesterday that Marga was going to be our intern starting August 1st. I thought we like all discussed it, and she was like lucky to be working for us. A million girls would kill for that job.
Totally.
Then I see she's responding to toasters who are like, can't wait for Snitch to be an intern. She's like, that's not true. She's responding to comments that's not true. I was like, what is she talking about? I watch her story. She does a story saying
We had an understanding.
that these bitches, I'm not interning for the toast. I'm taking the month of August off. So she texted us. She's like, I'm not working for you. And we're like, oh, I thought you said that you were.
We're like, what'd you say, bitch?
We're like,
she was being so bitchy to us.
We're like, we're doing you a favor. And we're like, okay, you know what? Don't work for us. Go get a real job where you have to work more than 2 hours a day. She was like, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I just lost my balance.
She was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Can I please work for you?
Yeah. We're like, what, you think you're just gonna come home and for a month and not doing anything? Like, who do you think you are? She's like, no, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Right, Theo? Theo, you have a little pink on your nose. What is that? Hi, my angel baby. I promised I wouldn't get distracted, but look, here I am getting distracted by my baby. Hi, my baby.
What does Theo think about the rising prices?
Well, for him, it's really difficult not having a credit card or opposable thumb, so this news doesn't really affect him.
Right, but I'm sure for his mother, it's going to be hard buying kibble.
He is not pulling his weight. Like when I got this dog, everyone was like, he's so expensive. He takes so much constant like kneading and caring for. And I'm like, it's fine. Like he's gonna be Instagram famous and start pulling his own weight with the branded deals. Literally, he has not brought in one fucking dollar, and he's literally just at this point just baggage.
But I just can't believe that he's not a bigger Instagram star.
Everyone has to follow Theo at Pup with No Job.
And Tiffany Thornton.
Totally. And Sade Better-in-Law.
And me.
All right, and me too, I guess.
Okay, and Olivia.
All right, Ben could use it too. Ben got hacked this morning.
What?
Big soft. Someone posted like Ray-Ban ads. Like it was so like a real hacking. He was freaking out. He doesn't know how it happened.
That's crazy.
I know. Now I feel like I'm next.
Just, you do what you got to do. But I really can't believe that he's not more Instagram famous, especially with the loss of one beautiful cavalier in the dog world.
Mm-hmm, there's an opening.
Toast. Oh my God. Do you guys know Toast Meets World, the cutest cat?
Cutest cavalier ever.
Singing out the fat Jews dog.
Well, actually, not the fat Jews dog because they got divorced and the mother got custody.
Okay, so the fat Jew's ex-wife's dog. And he was so cute, and then he died all of a sudden. And
But he lived a really like long, happy life.
And his name was Toast. And
Oh my
he
God, I
was such
forgot
a
his
star.
name was Toast.
He like did ads for Karen Walker's sunglasses.
Yes, he was on
and
Billboard.
What have you done?
Literally nothing. I love you so much. You could literally shit in my bed every day, and I would love you more than life itself.
Wow.
Because that's what true love is. Literally, we got home last night. We were wasted, and I love when Theo sleeps with us, but like I sleep so bad, and Theo sleeps bad too. I don't even think he likes sleeping with us. We like force him to sleep with us. So I'm like, I want to get good sleep. I have a show tomorrow, and I'm like, Ben, I'm putting him in the crate. Ben started hysterically crying. Like he literally was acting like I was taking Theo to a death camp. He thought I was taking Theo to Auschwitz. Like I was like, the crate is right next to our bed, and Theo loves his crate. He hates sleeping with us. Every time he sleeps with us, he jumps out and goes into his own crate. Ben is crying. He's like, you are always taking my son away from me. I don't even know if he remembers this. I have to tell him after the show. Like, he was being so dramatic. And I'm like, but our baby, he loves his crate.
He loves his mom and dad and then Sneeches. And Sneeches the first. I'm the number one Ann in this group, you guys. Don't you forget
100%.
By leaps and bounds now. Like,
leaps and bounds.
Anyways.
It's by default, but it doesn't matter.
No, it's by default, but even when Snitch gets back, like, I've made such progress.
Yeah,
like,
that she can't even, it'll take her a while if she tries her hardest. Years.
Okay, are you ready for our fifth and final story that actually might change your daily life?
Yeah.
Uber is letting riders pay with Venmo now. Interessante. I don't know how this works.
What's the point?
This makes the ride-sharing company the largest to accept Venmo payments. Uber riders in the U.S. can now pay for their rides with Venmo. Starting today, users will see a Pay with Venmo option next to one for Apple Pay. This could make it easier for anyone who prefers not to link their financial information to the ride-sharing company, especially temporary users. Except I've never heard of Uber getting hacked. I've heard of Venmo getting hacked. So
no, Uber had like the biggest hack ever. It was like a big deal.
Uber, honestly, like, you know, I ride, or literally I'm ride or die Uber. And they have found a million ways to piss me off in the last few weeks. Like, it's like someone hacked their system. They've been hacked. And what they're doing, the hackers, is they're taking every rider like 2 blocks out of their way and putting them in traffic. And like, whereas I would have been home 10 minutes ago if we just took the right block that had no traffic.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like Google and Waze fucking people up.
It's not.
Google wants to like delegitimize Waze now that they bought it.
Jackie, it's been this way forever. Basically, when you get it, I watch the Uber phones. Like, when you get a customer, you start the route. And the Uber map gives you directions, but most of the drivers you can link out to Waze or Google Maps. I would say 1 in every 10 drivers actually uses the Uber GPS, and the Uber GPS is moronic. Like, they literally like will take you 17 blocks out of the way, just like, because you technically can go that way. Like, it's so stupid. And so every time I get in an Uber, I'm like, Google Maps, please.
I'm really losing my patience, and I've probably taken thousands of Uber rides in my life, and it might be my last soon if they don't hear my cries. Like,
no, Jackie was so pissed. We got home. We were in an Uber.
We take the same route home every day from here. It's so easy, like the route.
But if you do take one wrong turn, you can be in a lot of traffic.
No. If you take one wrong turn, it takes you a little bit. If you take one wrong turn, it takes you a little bit longer, and I have to get out on the corner. And that's actually fine. I could use the half a block walk. Mm-hmm. If you take the 3 wrong turns, go uptown 10 blocks. And you're sitting in traffic, going the wrong way. Do you ever get in an Uber and it takes you 10 minutes before you're actually closer to your destination than when you started?
Yep. That is the fucking worst. No, I know exactly what you're saying. We were in this Uber and Jackie was so pissed. She started downloading Juno. Like, as if like you were hurting Uber's feelings. You know what I mean?
Like, I feel like I'm a good enough Uber customer that when I leave, they will feel my loss.
No, for sure. I contribute.
And this family, if we leave, they will feel the loss.
Yeah. You will rue the day.
You'll rue the day. Honestly, Uber, like, I will go hard for you if you just show me a little bit of respect.
But I don't get the point in using Venmo. Like, if you have your phone.
Right. Oh, so that
you need a credit card for Venmo.
No, so that you don't have to give Uber your credit card information and you can keep it all in Venmo. So, like, for people who are worried about being hacked.
Same shit. You know, my shit is everywhere.
There have been 6 million transactions inside of Venmo in the last year alone that were discussing Uber. So I guess people paying for Ubers. Interessante. I don't need it.
I never write what my Venmo's for, and I always make it private. I'm not into Venmo being like a social thing.
No, totally. So like your friends get like jealous that you had dinner without them. Like, it's so mean.
And also, like, the way that I think of it most is like I use the same blowout person as like a lot of my friends, but like he gives me, sometimes I don't pay, sometimes he like gives me a discounted rate, like because I always put him on my Instagram. But like when I Venmo him, I don't want my friends to know how much I'm paying him because they're paying like 3 times as much.
Well, they don't see the amount that you pay if your payment is public. Yeah.
I just do everything private always.
Yeah, same. I don't know. Venmo's cool. Have you ever tried Chase QuickPay though?
It's the best, but not enough people know about it, and you don't need Chase to do it.
What?
Only one of the people needs Chase.
Well, that's a game changer.
I know. It's called Zelle.
They've been advertising it left and right.
Because I have a TD Bank card also, and it's also Zelle.
Look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
works in mysterious financial ways.
It has been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you. This has been The Morning Toast. We are the Millennial Morning Show. We go live Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube, like us on Instagram, all that bullshit. And we'll see you on Monday. Have an amazing weekend.
Have an amazing weekend. Patreon.com/morningtoast for our award-winning film that is coming out today, Behind the Scenes, Claudia's Birthday edition.
It's really good.